to take charge. The FedEx Forum, and we're going to bring it to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from D.A. along the sideline all game long. Only one game away from New York here. The Knicks will be back home for the next one. Outside for Randall. Takes the three. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown. Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
First team foul.
Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant. This guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
And that one's good, Morant.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Over in the corner, Randall. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Clark. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks, David. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Payne's got his second basket of the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The shot's good from Brunson.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Sometimes it's a matter of pride, answering back with a 3 of his own.
Memphis moving that ball around. Brooks misses. And here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Here's Randall. And the rejection by Jackson. Wood with the bucket. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now here's Morant. The shot goes in as the ref calls the blocking foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Morant, no good on the free throw. Well, Smitty, after his sensational rookie season, I think people knew that Ja Morant had an unlimited ceiling.
Kevin, now we know it's not just high, it's through the roof. Ja was Rookie of the Year, and he keeps up in his game. We could, Kevin, be looking at an all-time great.
Now, here is Smith. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense slow to react that time. Smith makes them pay using his quickness.
Pass to Jackson. 1:58 left to play here in the first. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by New York. Smith with it. Here's Najee. The 3. Here's Hartenstein. Second shot opportunity. And the rejection by Jackson. Astonagi. 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot, so they take the lead.
Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
1:15 left in the first quarter of the game. Now Morant. And Morant throws it down.
I'm trying to think of someone who gets off the ground quicker than Morant. It's an exclusive list, I'll tell you.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Few guards in this league shoot under 70% from the line. Smith's well below that mark in his career. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Outside Jackson. The three-pointer, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Inside. And he dunks it down.
Nice job. Those passes have to be right on the money around the painted area.
Picked by Clark. Wound up there for Clark. An emphatic LU jam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
And the rejection by Jackson. Morant, that's for 2. The wing jumper off target. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. It's the Knicks ending the first.
The Knicks, 16.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Brunson cans the tough leaner from the outside. Brunson's got 7 points in the game. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And a wide open look for Hero. No good on the 3. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. To the inside. Here's Jones. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
Pass to Wood. Kicks it out to Hero. Puts the move on, and it's good on the way in. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
New York trailing.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And he jams it with authority.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Shoots the three. Memphis keeping it alive with a new 14. Shoots over Hero. And the wing jumper offline. From downtown. Rebound by Williams. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And the three ball is good.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Up top, Morant. 6 points for him. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Smith outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Trailing by 2. Back to Morant. From deep. No good there. The Knicks go the other way with it.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Smith on the wing. To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
It's a close game here in Memphis. Here's Morant. He has 6. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And he's just had 1 attempt at the line early.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
Stolen. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Both free throws good from Morant. Knicks trail by 3. Wood sets a screen. Shot to stop the run. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. 5 seconds left in the first half of the game. From deep 3-point range. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Grizzlies lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Jones. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's 6 points for Tyus Jones.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. And It's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Down low. Here's Green. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Green's got the lead up to 5 now for the Grizzlies. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Pass to Randall. And a foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Brunson with a clean look. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got 10 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Jackson with the screen. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Pass to Hero. Out to Hayward. Over in the corner, Randall. Clock at 6. Back to Hayward. From outside the arc. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one goes on Wood.
And the defense of Jared Jackson Jr., it has become elite. Triple J finishing top 5 in 2022 in the Defensive Player of the Year vote.
Greg, why do you think Jaren Jackson Jr. made that leap defensively in his game?
Kevin, health. Jackson was finally back to 100% in 2022. The ability to kind of fully use his physical tools. And Jaren's still learning from playing night in, night out. Now living up to that massive potential.
And both free throws good for Brunson. Memphis leading by 4. Pass to Bain. From deep. It's rebounded by Brunson. Here's New York. Hero on the wing. Back to Brunson. It's stolen by Jones. And here is Clark. Outside Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Back to Clark. Takes a 3. That shot misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Length and speed of Hayward is incredibly hard to defend. He loves to ram it through the rim.
Brooks right side. Pass to Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Bain, no good. And so Wood will bring it up for the New York Knicks. A 2-point game. There's Hero with the 3. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. .58 seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Clark. Beyond the arc. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside, Bain. Jackson from long range. And again, Memphis no good. Inside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
To the inside. In the corner, it's Bain. Clark with a wide open look. And that time, also a missed shot. It could go. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific.
The Knicks, 46.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Knicks leading by 5. Here's Hartenstein.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. That's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Pass to Williams. Banked in off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play calls. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Back to Williams. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jones. Oh, good on the triple.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, and they put a lot of effort and focus.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
okay. You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
To the middle. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Pass to Green. Smith with it. Jones covering. And it's Isaiah Hartenstein with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said he just wants them to play faster. He feels like they've been too lackadaisical with the ball and that their aggressiveness just isn't there right now. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Pick by Randall. Hero from long range. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Heroes got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks. From deep three-point range, Bain, no good. And Randall has got the ball here for the Knicks. Now here's Brunson. Wood sets a screen. Crafty move, and it's good on the layup. And now it's an 11-point Knicks lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Jones. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Julius Randle picks one up. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Hero. Nice move. Here's Randall. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. The Grizzlies trailed by 9. Jones looking for an opening. Brooks from outside. It's rebounded by New York.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Here's Bane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. That's 7 points for Desmond Bane.
You need more than that to stop Desmond Bane. He's just going to fight right through it.
Hayward at the elbow. And Hayward at the stuff.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Pass to Hero. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. And it's Memphis on the break.
This is why Bane's teammates look for him on the break, because he is relentless on his attack.
Jackson. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Hero with it. To the paint.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And I don't think they will. The problem is they've waited too long to make a move.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. Desmond Bane showing no nerves.
Kicks it out to Hero. Here's the screen. And another three for New York.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Now Brunson. So it's New York picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team.
It's an easy. Conference matchup as the New York Knicks come into town in this one. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche ㄱㄱㄱ, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch.
And this is a chance for them to go 2-0 against this team. They won that first meeting, and with a 3-game season series, they can clinch a winning record against them here tonight.
And don't underestimate how much that drives a team. Go out and wrap up a victory in the season series right away. Don't leave it up to that third and final game.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy, but now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
And you hear about impacting winning? How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
To the paint, and so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Here's Levine, and misses it off the right side of the rim. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Randall outside. Wood sets a screen. Inside. And finished off by Wood.
Well, Wood's reach and vertical is an effective combination. He gets up over the defense so easily.
Outside Williams. To the middle. Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Down low. Here's Wood. It's good. Wood's got his second bucket.
A little contact is not going to stop Wood. He's got that wiry strength.
Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can. Here's Brunson. Hero with it. Guarded by Levine. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Christian Wood. Wood's got 6 points.
With nice touch around the basket, Wood, look, he can do a lot of damage down low.
Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent, that's a refreshing approach. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
New York leading by 3. Pass to Wood. Outside for Randall. Now Brunson. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here's Brunson. Here's Wood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Can you believe that Christian Wood went undrafted. Here's a guy that has the size, the shooting, the defense, everything NBA teams want.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Substitution on the court.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Levine. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Chicago timeout.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Here the Cubs fans turn their attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Chicago making some changes.
Once again, your Chicago Bulls.
There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. Over in the corner, Caruso. Over Smith. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, New York's head coach and I were able to chat. He's looking to even the season series with a win tonight. He told me he knows his team can play better than he did the last time, and he thinks with the strong defense and shot blocking, they can make things difficult at that end of the floor. We'll see if they can impose their will tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disrupted defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
And that priority on defense establishes a team-first mentality. Guys have to work as a unit. It's a good mindset to get into early.
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Knicks. Knocks it loose. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And here are the Bulls now. Now, here's Dosunmu. Back to Caruso. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up.
14. The Knicks. 14.
Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it. What can you say about Caruso that hasn't already been said? One of the biggest team-first guys in the entire league.
Now here's Williams. Over in the corner, Caruso. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And about Alex Caruso, Richard, not many people will complain about having him as a teammate. They all love to play with him.
Yeah, not at all. He's one of those guys that you just get fired up seeing every day. And when he got injured last season, you can tell how much his teammates missed him.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so here is Chicago. The drive-by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And I just love the aggressiveness from Ball. When he's driving to the hoop, he's ready to attack the rim at will.
Pass to Wood. Knocked away. And stolen by Drummond. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Ball finishes with power. Not just going for the layup. Solid at throwing it down deep inside.
Here's Wood. He has 7. And that one, good. Wood's got 9 points.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
DeRozan making his presence felt at the rim.
Knicks trailed by 4.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
Chicago with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And the jam by Levine.
Boy, Zach LaVine. Sheesh, that was mean.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his 2nd, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A 3rd, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Now here's Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 4 this quarter.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Really left alone. That's Williams has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
This offense just continues to impress.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Here's Brunson. Williams comes with a double team. Outside for Randall. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
You know, they like Randall to be an offensive presence in the paint. They want him to be an option on every possession.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, and you know, the angles are different for lefties. We operate a little differently, and I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Here's Brunson. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Over in the corner, Williams. Vucevic trying to get open. Buries it from three-point range. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Brunson. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got 6 points.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago leading by 8. And it's Ball penetrating. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
You just can't allow Ball to get comfortable when he's penetrating inside. He does a great job of using his size and those hesitation moves to draw fouls.
16 seconds left to play here in the half. Smith inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. So it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Connects from three-point range. Bulls got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Brunson goes in. Randall. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randall. He's used to it.
And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Terry. Latre. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Knicks trail by 10. Here's Brunson. Here's Wood. And it's off from three-point range. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Hero from long range.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Shot by Terry, no good. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brunson. He's got 6. Brown outside. Back to Brunson. Clock at 6. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Brunson's got 8.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Pass to Vucevic. It's rebounded by New York.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Hero from long range. And the Bulls call timeout here.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero is a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
So New York going with almost an entire new grouping. The Bulls leading by 8. Left side, ball. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
2 minutes.
Here's Hartenstein.
2 minutes.
Goes up again. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And it's Ball in the corner. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. He's got 12. And, Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season number.
And, Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver. They are just killing them on the interior.
The drive by Ball. It's rebounded by New York. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Williams with a clean look. No good on the triple. Here's DeRozan. The baseline jumper goes down.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, here is Smith. To the inside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. For New York, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And on the season, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Both shots good from the stripe. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the left wing. Here's Simonovic. That 3 off the mark. Knicks trail by 11. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Right side Levine. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's Chicago, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting.
47, the Knicks, 35.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand.
The time is here, and meeting you.
And here's Levine who brings it up for Chicago. In the corner, Drummond with it. Wood with the block.
Great use of size by Wood, using his wingspan to get all over that shot.
Outside, Hero. Traps in the tray. Heroes got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Knicks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Pass to Wood. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Chicago making a switch here.
First team foul.
And here are the Knicks now. 9-point game. To the paint. Here's Wood. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
Pass to Williams. Hero with it. Now defended by Levine. Here's Wood. Now here's Brunson. Caruso grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 9. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's Hero with the 3. And they'll get another chance. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th.
Into the game for your Bulls. Lonzo Ball.
Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Wood. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Ooh, shrewd move off the pick by Wood. Gets himself into a good scoring position.
Here's Ball. And it's Vucevic in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 12. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
The Bulls leading by 10. Pass to Vucevic. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Here's Wood. Takes a 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's Ball. On the wing, Williams. Back to Ball. Outside DeRozan. Over Hayward. Almost, but it rolls out.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Hero with it. Now guarded by Ball. And here's Wood outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Levine. Misses the 3. Knicks trailed by 9. Hayward outside. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Hayward's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys, with multiple game winners on his resume, Hayward is dependable in those late game situations.
There's Levine. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He tried to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
Back to Wood. Beyond the arc. It falls! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Just terrific poise by Wood. Good work in that important stretch of this game. They needed that bucket.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. 27 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Ball.
Strong defense awareness pays off for Wood, putting good coverage on the shooter.
6 to shoot. Pass to DeRozan. It's in!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
So it's Chicago winning this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just